In my opinion, one of the craziest things that has become a cultural debate is whether or not it's good to be unhealthy. I think everybody should be able to agree that being unhealthy is bad and we should do things to stop being unhealthy. Especially when there's a figure like 42% of the United States population is obese or overweight. Now there's a lot of things you can attribute to that figure. You could say that people don't go to the gym, people don't go on walks, they're inactive in a lot of ways. But I would say the biggest thing that's leading people to obesity is food/diet. Now at the end of the day, if you are a human with a brain, I do think that it's kind of your responsibility to like look at the food that you're eating. I mean, you're literally going to put that stuff in your body, your stomach is going to process it and digest it. You should probably know what it is that you're eating. But the thing that sucks is a lot of times when people think they know what they're eating, they actually don't. Which leads me to what I want to talk about today, which is a clip that I saw on Twitter that kind of went viral of this guy going into Dunkin' Donuts, ordering a latte, and actually showing you what's in the latte. Because a latte, honestly, you think, what? It's like coffee, sugar, and creamer? I'm not a big coffee drinker. I used to be, but now I kind of indulge in energy drinks, which aren't better at all. They're probably worse. But when I first discovered lattes, it was pretty serendipitous. I was like, okay, you're telling me like this is coffee and it doesn't taste horrible? I honestly figured they would be pretty innocuous. I kind of just thought that, okay, it's a little bit of sugar to ease out that bitterness of the coffee beans, but it can't be that much. And I don't think it was that much, but dude, look how much freaking sugar they're putting in the Dunkin' Donuts lattes.
My friends, this is a pumpkin swirl frozen coffee. Who the thought it was a good idea to put this on the menu? Because this drink has 185 grams of sugar in here. How much is it? It's this much. It's 46 teaspoons of sugar.
This should be illegal. This really should be illegal. People always talk about, whoa, how do we fix the obesity crisis in this country? You make this illegal. That's the solution. You make shit like this totally not legal. I'm gonna let the rest of the clip play, but I just want to defend my position really quickly. I had a disagreement with one of my friends in real life about a very similar topic, but I told him that I believe that there is a certain point where foods become so unhealthy that they just should not be legal. And his counter argument was this American appeal to freedom. You know, we're a free country. This is America, goddammit. We're basically living in communism. If I can't wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and get myself a coffee with enough sugar to literally give me rapid onset diabetes. And I actually thought about it for a little bit, and I thought it was interesting the way he viewed freedom. Because the way that he was using the word freedom made it just seem like freedom is just the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want, without repercussions, regardless of how good or bad that thing is. So I responded by saying, like, yeah, I get that freedom's important, and it's kind of what this country's built on, but like, do you think that like we should make bad things illegal? Like just in general, murder, bad, make it illegal. Should I just have the freedom to kill people? And I was eventually able to change his mind a little bit because I brought this back to this whole discussion by saying like, this thing is objectively bad. And it's also not just that the thing itself is bad, but it's deceptive. You don't really know how bad it is, so you can't really properly make a conscious consumer decision.
How much is it? It's this much. It's 46 teaspoons of sugar. To give you another perspective, the amount of sugar in there is equal to 14 glazed donuts. Plus, there's no pumpkin in here, it's artificial flavors. There's 12 mentions of sugar and high fructose corn syrup in here. There's 930 calories and 194 carbs. 2/3 of us are already type 2 diabetic or pre-diabetic. If America runs on this, we're
And he makes a good point, which is that a lot of people get coffee before work and they don't really think about it. And this is going to catch up to you eventually, man. Like if you're doing this every single morning, you know, before you go to work or before you go on the train, you're having the drink equivalent of 14 glazed donuts before you go to work. Guys, I'm not a doctor, but that's probably a bad idea. Additionally, caffeine itself can be pretty addictive. So if you're getting addicted to caffeine and the way that you got addicted to it is it being served with a lot of sugar, I feel like, and I could be wrong, you're going to want to crave that sugar too. Now, people have also been attacking the guy that made that video, saying that he doesn't have that many credentials and that he's one of these health influencers that is trying to sell you something. But I feel like that video that I just watched doesn't make me want to buy anything. It just makes me not want to have Dunkin'. And he is totally liable when posting that. I mean, like if Dunkin' sees that video and if he's wrong, he's obviously can get sued for that. He did also put nutrition labels up in the post editing, so it makes me believe that he's not pulling these numbers out of his ass. But also common sense will tell you, like, Dunkin' Donuts coffee, like, dude, they're obviously putting crap in there that isn't healthy. But either way, you have people trying to debunk what he said. Like, okay, bro.
Are the bars you want Rose is chomping on right now? Do we see cane sugar? No.
Cane sugar, bad.
Almond and pecan clusters are on sale. These are nice, sweet with just a touch of sugar.
except in almond and pecan clusters.
No matter what type of sugar it is, do not eat it. I don't care if it's cane sugar.
Okay, never mind.
Sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, and canola oil. Run, Forrest, run.
Okay, grapeseed oil, bad.
I'm gonna drizzle in a couple teaspoons of grapeseed oil, grizzly bear style.
Except in potato pancakes.
Look for no gums, no emulsifiers.
Gums, bad.
I actually like this better than regular cow's milk ricotta. Look at the ingredients, clean as a whistle.
Gums, fine.
Bobby, you say avoid gums and emulsifiers when you can. When you can, I say, because there's no gluten in here, they need a little bit of gum.
Gums, fine, when he says they are.
I always say read the ingredients first, and it has coconut water, but there's 1 gram of added sugar per serving.
1 gram of added sugar, bad.
How about a gluten-free cereal that's still made with whole grains, like gluten-free oats and sorghum, and only sweetened with 6 grams of sugar?
Oh, fuck this.
A video like that is obviously trying to expose him. They're trying to say, oh, look at that, he's being a hypocrite. But, like, I mean, first of all, I hate to be that guy, but you did kind of take him out of context. We don't really know the context of those videos. If he says sugar is bad, but then goes on to, like, suggest something that has a little bit of sugar in it, like, is that really being a hypocrite? You know it's bad, but if you're eating something healthy that has a little bit of sugar in it, okay, you're still eating something healthy, so. Either way, I just don't understand the point of posting this. Like, why take the opposing side in this discourse, you know? Like, we have a video here of someone showing you how unhealthy a drink from Dunkin' Donuts is. Everybody will agree that that's an unhealthy drink. Every single person. Like, legitimately, regardless of your politics, your beliefs, whatever. That is an unhealthy drink. So just like, why can't we all agree that it's unhealthy? Why do we have to be like, well, can we really trust this guy? Like, bro, it's an unhealthy drink. The only debate here should be whether or not the FDA should get involved and make this illegal. To which I would say, personally, I think they should. You also have the most, like, random responses in the comments. Like, again, nobody is forcing anyone to go to Dunkin' Donuts and buy this sort of thing. Bro, are you serious? I mean, no one's, like, forcing you to buy heroin, so why should that be illegal? I mean, honestly, let's think about it like this. My body, my choice. So I'm going to do heroin if I want to. The government's gonna stop me? No, my body, my choice. Separation of church and state. Okay, so I did some more research, and it turns out the, like, little loophole that a lot of these unhealthy foods use is that it'll be 1 cup of, like, the crap, but they'll say it's actually 2 servings in here. So legally, each serving falls within the legal limit. Most of the accounts that make, quote, health videos like this are run by insane Republicans who have Joe Rogan altars in their homes and eat raw bull testicles for, quote, health reasons, but this guy's actually correct. This shouldn't be legal. Can't believe I have to say this, but concerns about the chemicals and sugars in American foods is a valid health consideration, not a conspiracy theory in the pursuit of profit. America's food industry often prioritizes economic interest over public health. I don't know, man, like, it's kind of almost like I and many others have been trying to say this for, like, 2 years? 3 years? Forever? No f***ing shit. Really. Caring about the chemicals and the sugar and the crap in, like, everything that we eat isn't a conspiracy theory. Do you see what happens when overusing words like conspiracy theory and, like, insane Republicans actually damages the discourse? People are so dramatic, they make it sound like if you care about not eating 15 donuts worth of a coffee, that you're gonna buy a Viking costume off Amazon and go to the Capitol. I feel like it's actually kind of hard to give, like, literally bad health advice in terms of dieting. Like literally read the nutrition label. You're not illiterate. Read it. Anyways, LMK what you think about this down below. Goodbye.